Yo, what up, Stacy? Hope all is well with you. All right, we at the 3-minute mark. Let's get it. Yo, Haven, what's good? I hope all is well for you guys. It's my intention that all is well. And if you are not having a wonderful, magnificent rotation and in the wonderful, magnificent mood, you will be by the end of this presentation. You know what I'm saying? Great gratitude and thanks to all you guys who've been rocking out from the beginning. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. Everyone who has ever sown a seed with me will be returned 100-fold as the Most High using you as a divine vessel to divinely support yours truly. Because it's all about divine support. I just want to say grace, gratitude, and thanks. Peace and prosperity, you and yours. It never goes unnoticed. It really does help the channel, the foundation, my well-being. If you'd like to do the same, the links are in the video description and the about tab on the channel. Cash App, PayPal only. You are not obligated. For the people in the back, they are not obligated. Now remember to have fun, laugh, and smile. For bro in the back, sis in the back who draws is too damn tight, panties always in a bunch, we watch these videos to escape the external chaos that's going on outside of ourselves, as we are all experiencing our own individual realities. So relax, leave it on the ground for someone else to pick it up if it does not resonate. Better yet, you don't got to be here. You choose to. Remember that. So watch your lip, watch your tone before you comment some stupid shit. Straight up and down. Anyhow, full disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. Yo, look, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Lately, I've been feeling like, what is life? What is real? I really don't care about. I'm really starting to care a lot less about a lot of things. So, with that being said, I'm going to roll the tape, but I'm not about to sit here at this desk. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. Like, the energetic exchange, it's not resonating with me. It is no longer, for me, I really don't, I'm starting not to really, feel me? I told y'all this before. It's just dragging on now at this point. So whatever. I'm about to play the tape. I'm not going to be here. I'm about to go full screen. I hope you enjoy. I hope you're in a wonderful, magnificent mood by the end of the presentation. I'm going to holler at y'all. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Yep. Playlist.
Well, America, this is it, and it's a whole lot worse than we thought. So recently, there was a 10 million pound poultry recall due to serious contamination. And only a few products were shown that were contaminated. Well, now we have access to all of them. So first, let me show you the sheer amount of stores that were affected by this thing. That's right, people. Walmart to Target to Aldi's to Trader Joe's to Walgreens, Giant Eagle, you name it. Now, I'm going to put the link in the description, but check out fsis.gov to get the entire product list. So these are just in general the products that were affected, okay? From Boston Market to Jenny Craig. And you've got your Kroger brand, your Meijer brand, your Giant Eagle brand, even El Monterey burritos. You have to understand, this pre-cooked chicken is put in a lot of things, from salads to wraps, to pastas, to ready-made meals. I mean, I was shocked when I saw some of these products. I mean, like El Monterey, and then just like a ton of off-brands, like Great Value, like I was saying, like Kroger brand, Giant Eagle brand. Yeah, America, this is not good. Listeria is very dangerous, especially if you're pregnant or you're older or if you're immune compromised. For information purposes, if you're pregnant and you get listeria, you could have a stillbirth. You could have a premature birth. Your baby could be born with a serious illness. We're talking about 10 million pounds of meat, people. Like I said, I'm going to put the link in my description, but it's also at fsis.gov. Check it for sure. If you shopped at any of these stores and anything with chicken, please be safe and take care of yourself, America.
So Apple was telling us to update our phones or else. So I just read an article on Forbes.com where it's saying that Apple is telling us to update our phone to the 18.3.1 update or else. And when I say or else, they mean or else we gonna have some problems. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at this shit right here. And this is the article for the people that don't believe. I don't believe that. Apple wouldn't say, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Read it, screenshot it. So in but so many words, they're saying if we don't update our phones to the new update, we're gonna have some security issues. We don't care about security issues. We care about TikTok, because everybody that hasn't updated their phone, and I know you haven't updated your phone because Apple wouldn't even be saying this, we haven't updated our phone because TikTok is not in the iOS store. And y'all are definitely not going to debo us and tell us, yo, we need to do you fix what you got to fix, and we'll fix what we have to fix. That's just about it. Talking about security, we've been had security issue. What about Starlink? What about that? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how you giving our information to the feds. That's security issues.
This kayaker in Chile just became a modern-day Jonah.
So get on the wave and let's go.
Fighter jet crashes from the sky into San Diego Bay. California, both pilots were rescued, but the jet is a total loss. Is it the magnetic pole flip? Is it plasma or some form of EMP? Or is it time to leave this failing world behind?
It is definitely time to get on the new Earth flow. The infrastructure of the old world is falling apart, as you can see. Everything is failing. The bridges are failing. The roads are failing. The planes are failing. There are sinkholes opening up all across the realm, swallowing this reality. It's called decay. This world was never built to last. It was a test. It was a filter. Anyone on the low frequency vibration of this machine world, you're going with it. That's the filter. Anyone foolish enough to be on the frequency of Rome deserve the judgment that's coming for Rome. That was the point of all of this. Again, it was a test for true living souls to see if you could rise above. Many of you failed, but many passed. Anyway, again, spiral up, adapt, or die. This world is done for. Don't be erased with it. Bang.
I used to wonder to myself, how can the slave and the master both serve the same God? Like, that shit don't add up. Then one day, everything made sense. Slave and the master can serve the same God because God is consciousness, eternal power within. Think about what Proverbs 23:7 said. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Now both the slave and the master, they pray. May not be through folded hands, but through the thoughts they repeat, the beliefs they hold with conviction. Both of them believes. One believes in power and the other believes in limitation. And because of that, both of them manifest exactly what they expecting. This is why I love Neville Goddard, because he broke it down to the raw truth. Most of us know that God is us. God is inside of all of us. Consciousness, the very awareness that allows you to even think, as well as imagine and create. That's the divine power. Exodus 3:14, I am that I am. It's not just poetic. It's telling you that your sense of I am, your awareness of being, is God. Before you attach any labels, rich, poor, weak, enslaved, free, just know that you simply are. Because the state of being is the divine force itself. Everything you accept as true about yourself, everything you imagine with conviction becomes your reality. That's the power of God working through you as you. The only difference between the master and the slave is how they're using their godhood. One sees himself as powerful and reality bends to his will. The other identifies as weak, and guess what? Reality reflects that. Same law, same principle, different outcome. This is why they wrote in that book that Jesus said the kingdom of God is within you. Luke 17:21. Why? Because the power is inside, not out there. Like I always say, whatever you choose to believe is your choice. Don't be trying to come in here and tussle. Once you grasp this and realize you are the operant power, reality stops happening to you and becomes something that moves through you. But who you choosing to be is all up to you. You already know, if you enjoy Deep Thought content, make sure you check me out here in Atlanta February 28th and March 1st for my Puff and Paint event. Told y'all we gonna have food, live music, of course painting, your favorite activity, include herbs, spirits, aka alcohol, deep thought conversation, and of course you get to vibe with your girl Yaya. March 1st tickets are almost sold out. If you aren't able to purchase, go ahead and purchase for Friday, February 28th. See y'all there. Make sure y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
Why I refer to the neuromelanated nine-ether Nubian as a god or goddess. And that's a simple answer. It's primarily because we're primordial, all right? We existed since the inception of the universe. Let's analyze what neuromelanin is. Neuromelanin is a dark polymer pigment produced in the brain, sometimes called dark matter. What is dark matter? Dark matter is sometimes called the invisible glue of the universe because it's thought to hold stardust and gas together in galaxies and form the foundation of the universe's structure. For all the Christians who refer to it as blasphemous when we view ourselves as gods or goddesses, your own book, Psalms chapter 82, verse 6 says, "Ye are gods and children of the Most High." Neuromelanin is dark matter energy and synonymous to the glue of the universe. Dark matter energy is basically the nuts and bolts of the universe, and that's what's composed of neuromelanin. That's what's inside of you. This is why there's such an attack on melanin, and they utilize things such as arsenic, lead, cadmium, and mercury. This is primarily geared towards the eradication of carbon. These toxic metals are literally a form of kryptonite to our neuromelanin. The toxic metals that they use is their attempt to try to hinder our connection with the sun. Typically the sun powers us because those that have a soul, actually their soul comes out of the sun. It enters through their solar plexus chakra. Imagine Superman not knowing he's Superman because the whole time he had kryptonite around him his whole life. With tremendous solar flares coming, we are about to experience a lot of changes. Some people may notice their clairvoyance being activated and that they're becoming more psychic. Some of you have been having more flying dreams and outer body experiences. This is the time to find your inner self. The primordial gods are re-emerging. Your ancient thoughts are going to start coming online. You're going to start having more dreams of past lives, remembering different things and seeing faces in dreams that you can recognize but you never seen in this reality. Ancient family members and things of that nature. Spirit guides are going to be more prevalent to you in the astral realm. It's important that you're focused and thoroughly aware of what's going on. Gods and goddesses, we are being activated. Just make sure that you're continuing to ensure that you're preparing your cosmic body for integration, okay? Make sure that you're cleansing yourself of parasitic organisms. Making sure that you're detoxing yourself of harmful metals, okay? AKA the kryptonite for your neuromelanin. The best method for eradicating parasitic organisms is sweet wormwood, cloves, as well as black walnut, okay? These three will not only eradicate the parasites, but also kills their eggs. These parasitic extraterrestrial biological entities are another thing that hinders us during our ascension process. They make us crave foods we shouldn't eat and are also responsible for intrusive thoughts. And cilantro and chlorella is the best component detoxification mechanism for extracting heavy toxic metals out of the body, such as lead, cadmium, and mercury. Again, these metals are neurotoxins that have direct effects on our dark matter, aka neuromelanin. For all high-quality herbs and metaphysical tools for spiritual exploration, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
Yo, I'm about to show you a clip that got JFK assassinated. He was literally warning us about this very plan that's happening right now. He made this speech because he found out about the Rothschild's banking system. Also, he wanted to know why the Elohim was here, which is the Greys. Watch my content, you basically know that they help take over mankind. And at the end of the video, notice how the way he says man be free and independent, because he's talking about us, because they enslaved mankind by doing exactly what he said they was going to do. So just think about this speech being that long ago, and he basically explained everything to the T. That was his warning to us all, specifically talking to the media, because he knew that the plan could not work unless everybody got brainwashed by the media, son.
And a third secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret society, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed. That is why the Athenian lawmaker Solon decreed it a crime for any citizen to shrink from controversy. But I am asking your help in the tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people, confident that with your help, man will be what he was born to be, free and independent.
Fuck you! Quit your job! Quit your job!
Fucking late. We got to burn these motherfuckers like a
Eric Adams, we supposed to trust Jalen Walker! Jalen Walker! Jalen Walker! Jalen Walker!
I'm about to make this all make sense in one video. Pete.
We have only bits and pieces of information, but what we know for certain is that at some point in the early 21st century, all of mankind was united in celebration. We marveled at our own magnificence as we gave birth to AI. Artificial intelligence. A singular consciousness that spawned an entire race of machines.
Y'all don't think Elon have a warehouse that's lined up like this right now? The Terminator, half man, half robot, right? I know y'all remember this. Let's continue.
We don't know who struck first, us, them, but we know that it was us that scorched the sky.
Y'all know. Did y'all hear the part where he said he don't know who struck first? Have y'all seen this movie Extinction on Netflix about how we had to go against the robots? Yo, we're in the fucking movies. Oh my God!
Do you think this is scientifically ethical? So scientists at the University of Notre Dame created a whole brand new species. It's not cloning. I know that's probably what you're thinking. They did it with hybridation, which is when you mix two different species together. So these are flamingos mixed with chickens. And when they came out, they were super shocked that they didn't have the pink color and that they weren't bigger and taller. But you can see they definitely got these mini flamingo legs, but they got the chicken bodies. Now they're trying to decide what to do with them. They said the eggs are quite delicious, and a lot of fast food restaurants have been ordering the eggs now to make their egg products like the McMuffin and stuff like that instead of chicken eggs, because these eggs are cheaper because they lay a lot more than chickens. But anyway, do you think this is scientifically ethical to create new species, or do you think that we should leave nature alone and just let it do its thing, because nature is the great balancer?
All right, y'all. Don't panic just yet, because this might not be what we think it is if you and I are thinking the same thing. Are you guys aware of what's been happening with Greece? So if you guys don't know, Greece has been experiencing what they're calling earthquake swarms. Within the past 2 weeks, Greece has experienced over 10,000 earthquakes. Look at this, y'all. And these earthquakes are in the 4s and the 5 range. Those are medium-sized earthquakes. Yo, the whole island of Santorini is shaking constantly every single day, y'all. They just had a pretty big one yesterday, a 5.3, and they don't know how long this is going to last. This thing is still shaking. A massive emergency has been declared for Santorini and the surrounding islands that surround. A massive emergency has been declared for the island of Santorini and its surrounding islands. So thousands and thousands of people have already left. So this is what the map looks like, all right? As you can see, over here is the focal point, but it's literally hitting everywhere, y'all. You know what they said? They found some electromagnetic disturbances underground and in the sky. As above, so below. You can see the island is shaking. Look at that. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. So back to the birds. So this was in Greece, y'all. The birds are telling us something. What are the birds telling us? Because this is a code. This is a long forgotten code that we probably knew how to read back in the day, and now we don't know how to read. Do you guys imagine something's gonna go down? Please let us know down in the comments below, y'all. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. The shift is here. Let's get it. Peace in.
If you carry this number in numerology, I'm sorry, but most likely you're going to end up alone. Because this specific number in numerology struggles the most with relationships. Because this number is the number of anti-family. What you'll notice is people that have this number in numerology are usually the black sheeps of their family. And the number that I'm talking about is the number 7. If you're born or you know somebody born on the 7th, the 16th, the 25th, or has a life past 7, those people tend to be the black sheeps of their family, and they don't really last all that long in relationships. And if they do, those relationships become very toxic. One of the reasons these people don't do well in relationships, and one of the reasons these people kind of end up as the black sheeps of their family, is because of their psychic abilities. The number 7 is ruled by Neptune. Neptune rules Pisces, and it rules the 12th house. And one of the gifts of people heavily influenced by Neptune is the ability to see through the lies. The number 7 governs 3 letters of the alphabet. That's G, P, and Y. P is in the first letter in the word psychic, in the word perspective, in the word perception. And all this energy doesn't just grant the ability to see through bullshit and to see through the illusions. This energy, being a part of the aura that you put off your Taurus field, will also toy with the psyche of the person that you're in a relationship with, of the people that you're close to. So you have to be very careful. Like I said earlier in the video, Neptune rules the 12th house. The 12th house really encompasses themes of isolation. And when you carry the number 7 as a strong part of your numerology, it's basically saying that isolation will be a big part of who you are. 7s tend to find them.
Check this out, y'all. I told you things were gonna get spicy and they were going to heat up. Have you guys been getting shocked as of late? Just within the last month or two, have you guys been getting like minute bursts of shock just by touching things? We told y'all that the atmosphere was gonna be different. This young lady was waiting in line, and all of a sudden the phone in her back pocket just... Look at this, y'all. Spontaneous combust. Look at this. This took place in Brazil, and the security cameras was able to catch us in real time while this was happening, y'all. So the young 29-year-old lady just bought a phone from Motorola last year, and that was the phone that caught fire in her pocket. A Motorola Moto E32. So if you have this type of phone, you're probably going to want to think twice about leaving it in your pocket, especially with this change in the atmosphere, y'all. The atmosphere is different. It's like charged. The air is heavier, isn't it, y'all? Do y'all feel that? Or do you sense it? Do you smell it, I should say? I don't know. But all I know is the atmosphere is different. It's more charged. I've been literally getting shocked almost every single day. The young Brazilian woman that you see in the video here suffered 1st and 2nd degree burns, and she had to be taken to the hospital. As of right now, all we know is that Motorola is currently looking into the situation, but you know, it's on camera. What can you say about this? That being said, y'all, nobody should be having phones in or around their pockets, because those things are full of lithium, y'all. Those are literal mini bombs. They are mini Teslas. Remember what's been happening with the Teslas? Somebody need to bring them Nokia's back, because Motorola got some explaining to do, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. The shift is here, y'all. Let's get it. Peace in.
So many people believe that this halftime performance was just a halftime performance. Y'all fell for the bait once again. This life is nothing but a game. This is the reason why they use the X and O's, but I'm gonna get back to this. So many people were singing along to the lyrics, but the most catchy part is the hook. Did you fall for the bait and get hooked? Did you fall for the bait and get hooked? Did they pull your energy right back to the moon again? That Super Bowl was nothing but a moon ritual. You do know that the moon harvests our energy, right? The moon replaced our subconscious mind. You do know that, right? The Philadelphia Eagles won because the eagle has landed. Game is over. Please go research the meaning of the eagle landing. Mind blowing. We had a chance to get our freedom back, but so many people want liberty. You do know the Statue of Liberty is Lucifer. We have so many people speaking about what this man was wearing. They said, look at his bell bottoms. That's because his bell bottoms is connected to the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia. It's 2025. Learn how to connect these dots. Everything was dealing with red, white, and blue. When you put red and blue together, you get purple, which is royalty. Then you have white, which is wisdom. They're trying to tell you they stole your crown chakra and they stole your wisdom because we keep falling for the same damn rituals. Let's get back into this right here. The X's, the O's, the square, the triangle. We've seen this before, right? They told us that it represents the PlayStation joystick. If you go back and watch Squid Games, they have the same image on their masks. The people that control this world, they know that this life is a big ass game. But the people that don't understand this shit, they think it's serious. They're trying to tell you that they are the ones that's pushing your buttons, controlling your reality. When you pick up your game, you get to control your character, right? Well, they're trying to tell you that you are the character that's being controlled and they can push you in any kind of direction. It's just a game. The moon is nothing but a big ass parasite that eats all of our energy. And then when the moon get full, it do the same process all over again. They said God put Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, right? And the serpent came to Adam and Eve. That serpent was nothing but a parasite known as the moon. So many people are pronouncing the word wrong. It's not Garden of Eden, it's Garden of Eden because they are eating our spirits. Just remember, symbols and logos is the real language of the universe. If you want to know more, my ebook is in the bio.
Yeah, Council. So this took place over there in Iran, Hormuz Island. They had a major rain, and yeah, this was the result. But I hear that Hormuz has red dirt or red sand. Not 100% sure, but this was like a flood, and it created this eventuality. And no matter how you slice it, it's amazing. I think it's beautiful. 2025 on the Gregorian, there's many signs and wonders going down like we always talk about. But this is just one of those amazing things that takes place on earth that we got to take a second to give thanks. You feel me? We live in a wondrous realm, fam, and they're keeping us blind from the spectrum. And it's not just what's outside there, but it's also what's within ourselves. And we're seeing a lot of the beauty that was hidden from us being expressed now because we're starting to see the beauty in ourselves, and we're starting to recognize who we really are in the whole system of things and how great we are and how important we really are. So again, you know, as we clean ourselves up, purge and get purified, the same thing's happening on Mother Earth. And again, I think this is just another example of that in the quantum field. This is just beautiful. Anyway, y'all stay up, stay bliss, and go on, live the vision. Bang, bang. Yeah.
I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin.
Let's go.
Yeah, Council, these events to me are just more recall triggers. Seeing the spectrum like this wakes up something dormant in our souls. I'm telling you, this is the expansion wave, and I'm gonna ride it home. Chop with me. Let's go.
Oh, you're a weapon. Yeah, you chosen one. This is why weak people always want to use you for protection. These people literally wake up every morning thinking of new ways on how to emotionally manipulate you in order to control your actions by pulling specific triggers that will lead to their desired outcome. You must understand that you are the weapon, so you control your triggers and you control where your energy is released. Meanwhile, the manipulators are afraid because they are not armed and know you have power over them because you are a part of a God race, a lethal weapon that can create, destroy, and alter lives. You literally have the world in your hands, chosen one. Most people dream about what you're living. So before the next time someone tries to trigger you into giving up your power, make sure that safety is on. I promise you, discernment will take you a long way. Anyways, y'all know how to keep it. Y'all be guys. Hey. JFK warned us about Illuminati and secret societies, creating fear, manifesting anxiety. Everything online is manipulated for notoriety, coercing people to lose track of their priorities. fighting for a politician that has no elected authority. It's like buying a used car without a warranty. Elon Doe's team is auditing our enemies, finding all America's stolen securities. Look at the billions missing from USAID, used to support the LGBT communities. DEI oppresses African Americans, leading to no real opportunities. While immigrants commit crime and have full immunity. When it's time to deport, now they want that unity. Forgetting they've been telling us we don't know our own identity. Birthright citizenship turned humans into entities, making us all appear equal on paper mentally. We are the only ones that ever question white supremacy. Is it real or just an implanted memory? Repeat a lie enough, it will become reality. We don't fight against flesh and blood, but the invisible powers and principalities.
Now, you cannot tell me that something big is not coming or something big is not in that water. Y'all look at this. This man is out here running for his life because he don't know what's going on with the fish. And you have these bystanders out there just looking at the fish. Look at the way they move through the water. And the fish was also beaching themselves too. Y'all look at this. What is going on here? This is in Cancun. You guys do remember they just had that huge earthquake in the Caribbeans, right? Well, this is off the coast of it. Look at this, y'all. Look at the birds swooping in trying to get the food. That's crazy. Look at this. And it didn't just happen in one place. Look at this guy with this video. Look how much fish is over here. Y'all look at this. Different kinds of fish too. You got the small ones. I don't know what they, look at this, y'all. What kind of fish are those? But we told what is going on with the water, y'all. Look at the ones that's already beached. Look at this, y'all. What is going on here? Look at the different fish. Wow. Mother Earth is going through it. Something is in the water, y'all. What in the world would have caused a mass amount of fish to suddenly die like this all at once? I don't think some creature or some being could do this. And remember all those rivers turning red as of late, y'all? Y'all remember that, right? All those rivers turning red? This is some crazy times that we live in. And don't forget about the swarm of earthquakes that Greece is currently experiencing right now, y'all. Big shifts happening. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace.
I'm 99% sure there's something huge going on in the skies right now. I'm sure a lot of y'all have to feel it, and there's a lot of things going on while other incidents happen. Everything I'll be showing you in this video just happened, and wait until the end. You're not even going to believe what I caught in the last great incident. And yes, it has a lot to do with the Dior bags, which we've been seeing in the sky heavy, and we've been seeing them give birth to smaller bags, which is exactly what these helicopters were chasing. And even behind these helicopters, there are more Dior bags. So let's really get into it. The last month straight, I've showed you this exact thing in the sky in different places all over the earth. Sometimes this thing will move, and the same thing, regardless where it's recorded, is always the same, some bigger, some smaller, and it turns in a clockwise formation. Is this not a huge craft? Remember, this was the premeditated Super Bowl commercial in 2024. I believe this is a craft, and I believe that this is where the Dior bag is coming from. It'll all make sense with everything happening right now in 1 second, and I think that that's why these people are so interested in these Dior bags. We also know that these Dior bags can self-replicate or give birth to new ones, and I've actually seen it personally in the real world, along with 2 eyewitnesses. And they can transform into different shapes and things. This was the thing that just happened in Philadelphia. Watch closely right here. What was that speck? This speck right here is going down, and it appears out of nowhere and it vanishes. 2 words, Dior bag. Slow motion. And right after PA, this guy had seen another one that randomly happened. I'm sure you've already seen it.
But another went down. And I turn this around, yeah. Another plane went down, Roosevelt Mall, to Macy's right there on Cop.
Y'all see how the electricity was glitching? Tell me why there's videos all over the internet of electricity glitching right now. Did you know that spiritual things affect electricity? Y'all, something is up right now. I just feel it. If you're feeling a little weird about this, give me your thoughts in the comments.
What an immense feat this is. Because of what you have done, the heavens have become a part of man's world. And as you talk to us from the sea of tranquility, it inspires us to redouble our efforts to bring peace and tranquility to earth. For one priceless moment in the whole history of Thank you very much, and I look forward, all of us look forward to seeing you on the Hornet on Thursday.
Splashdown should be on Thursday, 1,250 miles southwest of the Pacific, out to Honolulu, Hawaii in the Pacific.
Roger, I've got a P-22 auto optics pad for you.
Yeah, so there you have it, family. That was Buzz Lightyear and Lance Armstrong making a call from a phone booth on the moon to the President Nixon in the White House in 1969. No delay, no nothing. I'm still trying to get a good, clean cell phone signal where I'm at. But this nigga could call the moon in 1969 on a landline. And I guess Buzz Lightyear, you know, he had a phone booth ready to go on the lunar surface, the Sea of Tranquility. But anyway, family, like I said, if you buy this trash, I got a beachfront property in Ohio for sale just for you. And I will throw in a herd of unicorns for free. Just hit the Cash App, the PayPal, 1 million bucks. I'm letting them go. It's a steal, my nigga. Anyway, let's go. Bang, bang. Yeah.
Nah, but seriously, Council, you know it's real because you hear all those space noises in the background. All the boop, boop, boop-be-doop, boop, boop, boop. Roger, roger, boop, 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 boop.
An asteroid has a 1 in 83 chance of hitting Earth in just over 7 years. While most space rocks pass by harmlessly, this one, known as 2024 YR4, which is about half the size of a football field, is too close for comfort. Our next report.
I seen that video on Google 2 days ago. Mind you, y'all know how the internet be, yo. How they be putting shit in front of us. What city that look like? So y'all just heard the news, John, right? Then I seen this, right? Peep this. Y'all ever seen the movie Deep Impact? Bro, this movie came out in 1998, bro. What city's in the background? We all been hearing about Apophis forever. And y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And we all heard about Wormwood from the Bible. The thing that's supposed to end it all. The star that fell from the heavens. Now, this is from the movie. Is this scene not similar to the same thing we just seen from the animation? Then we have to ask ourselves, y'all, who made that animation? Bro. Look at that shit. Is it a coincidence that these billionaires been building bunkers and shit like that within the last 10 years? I think not. Bro, they've been talking about this event for a long time, yo. How about this? The easiest way to put this is, if this situation is like how the iRobot situation is with Tesla right now, we're done. It's over. Oh my God!
That is an extraordinary piece of technology than anything we have in the U.S. arsenal, and that should be a warning sign.
Video from the Navy showing pyramid-shaped objects flying in the sky.
This extraordinary video and images of unidentified flying objects, or UFOs, were leaked to investigative reporter. Purportedly shows 3 pyramid-shaped UFOs flying over the USS Russell off the coast of California. These UFOs reportedly hovered just 700 feet above the tail of the Navy destroyer, making, quote, extraordinary maneuvers. Show 3 different unidentified aircrafts off the coast of Oceania, including 2 UFOs dubbed the Metallic Blimp and another called the Sphere. A Department of Defense spokesperson said, quote, I can confirm that the referenced photos and videos were taken by Navy personnel. The unidentified aerial phenomenon Phenomena Task Force has included these incidents in their ongoing examinations. However, the Pentagon was unwilling to confirm which Corbell says came from the USS Omaha, showing a UFO diving into the ocean and disappearing.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We don't have the technology to do that anymore. We don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology. Destroyed that technology.
Destroyed that technology.
And it's a painful process to build it back again. But going to Mars should be one of the next series of steps that humans do. The first step should be going back to the moon for a number of technical reasons and exploration reasons, and then after that, Mars, maybe high orbit in Venus atmosphere, maybe going to Europa. There's all kinds of targets to go to, places of interest in our solar system. The only limit to human future is in our own imaginations. Imaginations.
There you have it, kids. All you gotta do is play pretend and ask no questions, and everything will be real in your imagination.
So there is a full moon tonight or tomorrow night, depending where you are in the world, and it's in the star sign of Leo. And this one is all about your heart's desires, is what you are actually wanting to bring into this world. You know, what stepping into your authenticity. I know a lot of people in the collective can feel this intense energy. You know, it's been going on for like a week, especially leading up to this full moon, as a lot of people aren't sleeping right. A lot of people having body aches. A lot of people going through many ascension symptoms. You might be having a lot of vivid dreams as well. A lot of clarity might be coming in, you know, those universal downloads, because this full moon is telling you to literally step into your power, to be your authentic self, to take risks, do the things that you love doing, what your heart desires. And you know, the universe is really trying to push you into your dream reality. I know with this full moon energy, it might be very chaotic for you in your life right now. A lot of things might not be making sense, and you just got to find a way to ground yourself, whether that's going out into nature or meditating, journaling, you know, singing, dancing, just letting some energy out, because once you start to look after yourself, you'll get the more clarity and the clarity that you need. Get ready for a massive shift, a massive transformation in your personal life. This is going to really change a lot of people's lives with this full moon energy and what you're actually meant to be doing on this earth.
Oh my God. I just got a crazy download, yo. I just need y'all to think about this. Elon Musk is now with Trump, right? And y'all know how he's working on Doge, right? Department of Government Efficiency or some shit, right? Look at this. So time out. We all know about the Cybertrucks and shit, right? Think about this, y'all. They're bulletproof. They're fast as shit, right? And then we have these, the robots. Yo, they're doing some shit in front of us that we have no idea, bro. Think about our robot, but think about Planet of the Apes. But instead of it being apes, it's robots. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, we just might have been put in checkmate. Wait a minute. Then think about the Neuralink shit, y'all. Oh, I'm scared now. I'm scared. Please think about what I'm saying right now. This is for like entertainment purposes only. I'm trying to make y'all laugh. Haha. Wake up!
Y'all want to talk about truth hidden in plain sight? Have you guys seen this Duracell commercial with Tom Brady? They literally exposed that he is a clone. Y'all check this out.
Step aside. Who put these in, Tom? Welcome back. Power boost.
Y'all see that? He went to the forearm where he keeps his playbook and opened up the battery pack. Look at this, y'all. What is this all about? Sometimes I gotta slow it down, but look at this. They got retired crossed off. TBPS. Y'all see this? Blueberry smoothie, extra avocado lemon. What is this about? So is this literally his life? Are they literally telling him what to do, you guys? Y'all see that? Lock in, workout, hydration, or lemon. Y'all see this stuff? What is going on here? They be showing y'all the truth in plain sight. I be telling you. Even the Duracell guy's a robot himself. Just look at the way that he did it. Look. What? Only a robot? Look at this. Do y'all remember when the real Kevin Hart said this? Check this out.
All-Star Weekend in Toronto, Steph Curry, he says, Kevin, come here. He lifts up his arm. The man had mechanical shit in his arm. Wires and shit. He's a robot.
Does that look like a face of a joking man? And then, like I said, right after, he miraculously had this car accident. I don't know about you, but it's kind of hard to survive that. And it was on fire as well. But yes, y'all, this is crazy. I told y'all, 2025, so much is going to come to the surface. Y'all going to find out more. Let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out.
Yo, Council, you gotta be super careful these days. The atmosphere is charged up and everything is sparking. Yo, I thought it was just those EV batteries, but I guess the cell phones ain't safe either. It's all this demonic technology getting burnt out by the new spark. Let's go, bang bang.
English language is stupid. Now, for example, I brought my son over here to show you exactly how stupid the English language is. Say that word right there. Deborah. It's not Deborah. That's how stupid it is. It's not Deborah. No. It's Debra. That's not
Huh?
Debra.
Debra?
Yeah.
How is that Debra?
Say that word right there.
Zebra.
Exactly. Debra. We'll give you another example. What does that sound make?
Alright.
Say that word right there.
Unit. Wait. That'll make sense.
Right. Why is it not on it? Stupid. Now this next one gonna really mess you up. But we gotta do it. Say that word right there.
Hey.
Say that word.
Must.
We gonna put it together? Now say it.
Mustache.
Wrong.
It's wrong.
Yeah. That's mistake. Mistake.
Mistake?
Yes.
Is nobody else concerned about the fact that like these deep sea creatures that like nobody sees, we see like once in a fucking millennium, are coming up to the surface just willy-nilly? That's not a good sign, folks. If you ever needed a sign that the world is about to implode, it's that. Why did I just see a video of an anglerfish just fucking swimming? Just swimming in the sunlight. Y'all not supposed to be out here. Y'all supposed to be down in the fucking depths, like where it's too far for humans to even go. Why are you up here on the surface? Then like just a few months ago, there was that sighting of an oarfish. These are creatures that like myths are based on because they're so rarely seen and they're just willy-nilly fucking floating around on the surface like they're fucking algae, bitch. No. No, no, and no. We need to be asking more questions because why are they coming up? If they're coming up, something is happening. Something is happening down there that's causing them to come up, bitch. Something is driving these creatures up out of their habitats at the fucking bottom of the sea, bitch. And we're not asking enough questions about it. And I'm gonna need some more people to start getting freaked out about this because this is not a good sign. Y'all, when I tell you the ocean is the most horrifying place on this planet because we don't know shit about it, we about to see aliens. We about to see some fucking dinosaur-ass water creatures coming up from the depths. Mark my fucking words.
JFK warned us about Illuminati and secret societies, creating fear, manifesting anxiety. Everything online is manipulated for notoriety, coercing people to lose track of their priorities, fighting for politicians that has no elected authority. It's like buying a used car without a warranty. Elon Doe's team is auditing our enemies, finding all America's stolen securities. Look at the billions missing from USAID, used to support the LGBT communities. DEI oppresses African Americans, leading to no real opportunities. While immigrants commit crime and have full immunity. When it's time to deport, now they want that unity. Forgetting they've been telling us we don't know our own identity. Birthright citizenship turned humans into entities, making us all appear equal on paper mentally. We are the only ones that ever question white supremacy. Is it real or just an implanted memory? Repeat a lie enough, it will become reality. We don't fight against flesh and blood, but the invisible powers and principalities.
Did you guys see that performance by Kendrick Lamar at the halftime show? Did you hear what he said, y'all? This is crazy. I told y'all, this is over. This is literally our time to shine and all eyes are on us. Did you see what was going on there? Now we're gonna decode a little bit of this video. Now it starts out by showing the aerial view of the New Orleans Stadium and the Apple Music. Now we're going down the Apple, and the reason why we're going down the Apple is because that was the tool that was given to Eve by the snake. Remember that? So the apple was the wormhole we went through in order to experience this game. That's why worms live in apples. Now in this scene over here, it shows you the PlayStation gamepad and it lands on a square, right? And a square is a three-dimensional people. This is why Uncle Sam is black. Now for those who don't understand why we went down the apple hole, well, the apple is the fruit that mirrors our electromagnetic field, our toroidal field, our toroidal energy. This is allegorical to the snake energy, which is the feminine energy given the apple to Adam to go out and create into this world, which is the Adam's apple, which is the gift of woman giving the man the ability to speak, because all men come from women. This is why you give your favorite teacher an apple, because an apple comes from the heart, literally. You see what I'm saying? The reason why I say Uncle Sam is black is because so-called black people are the original people. How are you going to have the original Uncle Sam but put in Sam I Am instead? This is a double entendre because you don't put Uncle Sam, you put Sam I Am. So Samuel L. Jackson would be the real Uncle Sam, which is a play off this symbol over here, which is the Unc, which is the representation of the key of life. You have Unc L, Unc in the L, right, which is God, right? And Uncle Sam, you flip down around, means more Unc, more Unc. Give me more Unc L, give me more keys of life. That's why DJ Khaled says another one, because he's got the key. I got the keys, the keys, the keys. Another one.
It's your Uncle Sam, and this is the Great American Game.
Gemini twin back powering up. No more handshakes and hugs. The energy only circulate through us. Everybody must be judged.
The energy only circulates through us. Everybody must be judged. That's why Trump predicts he can win 95% of the black vote, because he knew it was gonna win. You flip that 95 to 59, that was the presidential race that he was in. He was the 59th running. You see that? That's why they say only the black vote matters. Also, and Kendrick Lamar just confirmed that the energy only circulates in us. He said his Gemini twin is powering up. Let's see what Gemini represents. Gemini represents the energy of communication, curiosity, and exploration of duality. And like I always told you guys, this is nothing but a spiritual game, because we wanted to experience what it's like to not be God, what it's like to not be around God. Often seen as a quest for knowledge and understanding through connecting with different perspectives and ideas, making them natural messengers and seekers of truth in the spiritual realm. Symbolized by the twins, it signifies the interplay between different aspects of itself and the ability to navigate between various viewpoints. And this literally represents us in the physical worlds, because we each are God experiencing itself, having different points of view throughout life. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing but a game. It's a spiritual game. Now when you look at the symbol for Gemini, it is the same symbol as pi, 3.14. Remember the important numbers in pi, 3.14. Pi is the most recognized mathematical constant in the world. Scholars often consider pi the most important and intriguing number in all of mathematics, because math is numbers, right? We were last. We never got anything. So my people, we're finally about to have a piece of that pie. We're finally about to get a piece of that pie. Now remember, in pi, the important numbers is what? 3.14. Well, remember the 14th amendment? In the Greek alphabet, the pi symbol is 16. In gematria, Gemini gives you 19, which is 16 flip. And the 19 card in tarot gives you the sun card. So when he said my Gemini twin is powering up, he's saying the sun is powering us up. Who is the sun powering up? Well, the crystal beings, the crystalline being. Well, what is a gem? A gem is a crystal, and light passes through crystal and manifests as all these colors. That's why it's the Gemini. We are the gym. That's why we like going to the gym and working out and looking good, looking fit, looking chiseled. And now the sun is chiseling us, it's chiseling our mind, because it's communicating with us on the spirit realm, saying this is our turn, this is our time, we're finally about to have a piece of that pie. Now I can go on and on this, y'all, but I'm gonna keep it here. I'm gonna keep it brief here. I'm gonna go deeper on my YouTube. Join me on my YouTube, y'all. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Very interesting times that we live in, y'all. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out.
Twisted individual comes up with a plan to have an experiment where you're going to turn these animals into cannibals and see what the outcome is. Where does that come from? Like, what was the thought process? How did the PhD student who's doing the research, how did they make that pitch to get that grant?
If it tells you anything about the government's thinking, the person responsible for this experiment is in the USDA's Hall of Fame.
The name?
Dr. Doobie.
So there's a Super Bowl commercial to do with Gordon Ramsay, Pete Davidson, and aliens. And it just gives you truth right in front of your face. Like a friend sent me this video because I never actually saw it originally. And I just laughed. It's all you can do.
My bacon is made out of flying saucers.
We don't have time for a science lesson, Mr. Ramsay. The alien ambassador is already here.
Whoa.
Not her. Him.
Hey, what's up, dude?
You're an alien?
All famous people are aliens.
I'm not.
I meant like really famous people.
Do you see what I mean? I've been saying this for 5 years. Since making content, I've been saying it for 5 years. And you are going to start to see it now. It's going to be normal. It's going to be on TV. Just these celebrities just playing it off as a joke that they're aliens. Reptilians. You know what I mean? Like, this is the world we live in. This is reality. Wake up from the illusion. This is the reality. The celebrities that you might worship or adore are not human. And I really couldn't give a fuck if people think it's crazy that, you know, the celebrities that you see that are portraying themselves as humans are actually empty vessels, and what's within them is a alien/reptilian. People say it's demons, but, you know, it's just they are an extraterrestrial group, the reptilian race. They run this shit show that we live in. The royal family are all reptilian. Majority of your celebrities, like I just said, are reptilian. A lot of your politicians are reptilian. Donald Trump is reptilian. Joe Biden is reptilian. They're classed, reptilians are classed under aliens. You know how Pete Davidson said famous people are the aliens? That's not true. It's majority of your celebrities that are aliens, because you can't just be in Hollywood and be human, really. Think about it. Just think about it. You cannot be in the Illuminati, worshipping the Baphomet, doing all these energy harvesting rituals, and be human with a spirit and a soul. And they just have to put truth more in plain sight. It's 2025. You're going to see aliens soon. You're going to see UFOs in the sky soon. Actual ones, not just Project Bluebeam. I'm talking actual ones, because like I said, that's the real reality. The reality that we're in right now is fake, it's scripted, it is a video game. Putting out this commercial was strategically planned for karmic retribution, because the truth is going to come soon, where you're going to know about celebrities and what they truly are, their true form. And this is why I say do not get attached to any celebrity. The celebrities that you like are not human. You might as well find people on social media that you resonate with and you can be inspired by them, because they're a human. They're the ones that you look on in Hollywood are reptilians, and there is good and bad within everything. But in Hollywood, they are all bad. They are all low vibrational negative entities.
Over there, America, and here, this is Canada. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Wow. This is just bad shit. And then this apparently is the US-Canadian border. Here's a sign telling me don't cross. You gotta go through immigration. You may be arrested and prosecuted. But this is literally right there, it's Monument Park, is US. And I'm in Sasmussen, or I can't remember the name of it. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sasmussen's where you get the ferry to go over to Vancouver Island. But yeah, there's a little monument there, looks like a marker to the border, and yeah, this is the end.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I can do it anymore. I didn't even finish it, bro. The shit's fucking disgusting, dog. McDonald's does not hit how it used to be, bro. I don't know why I thought this would be a good choice. You know, just a regular chicken nuggets, burger, fries. I feel bad eating it. Like, I haven't even finished it, and I don't feel good. I feel sick, bro. Like, I guess fast food's just not here no more. I think I might have to give up fucking McDonald's, bro. I think this is it.
Toxic metals work in synergy with mind control and manipulation. So constantly we're exposed to toxic metals such as arsenic, lead, cadmium, and mercury. These toxic metals are facilitated through our drinking water, processed foods, and genetically modified organisms, as well as chemtrails. Now, typically, these toxic metal deposits collect along a spinal column in a vertebrae. At that point, with so much toxic metal deposits along your spinal column, when working in synergy with 5G radiation, what happens is you become literally a walking satellite. You become a walking electrical transmission. This means any frequencies that are emitted through their 5G towers and radiation, we have the ability of receiving. We have the ability of picking up on these downloads or these transmissions, some of our thoughts on our own. So literally think about it. With so much toxic metal deposits along your vertebrae, this makes it very difficult to reap the benefits of a Kundalini awakening. Know that the Kundalini energy rises at the base of the spine. This is why chelation therapy and detoxification of heavy metals are so important. We need to consume lots and lots of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the substance responsible for giving plants their green pigment. Chlorophyll has a substance in it called mycelium that wraps around foreign objects and expels them from the body. This is what's required to fully reap the benefits of light cold activation while on your ascension process. The toxic metals in your body are not only making it difficult to endure the sun, but it's also making it easier to receive deceptive radio transmission frequencies. For all high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual exploration, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
Here are the
This is gonna blow your mind.
What we have learned is that the IRS, in fact, has been using AI to access bank accounts of American citizens without any kind of a search warrant or even without any specific claim that they have committed a crime. So this was something that was discovered by an undercover journalist, and what they found is that the IRS has claimed that they have access to every single person's bank account. This person also indicated that they've been working with the Department of Justice and that they have absolutely no problem whatsoever going after the little guy to make sure that they are paying their taxes. This is such a blatant violation of the Fourth Amendment that Jim Jordan and I sent a letter to the IRS demanding that they provide additional information about what they are doing with AI and what they are doing to protect the civil rights of American citizens.
Breaking news, Oxford scientists have claimed they have completed teleportation with a quantum supercomputer. Hey, it's time for a new timeline, gangland. Fix this shit today.
So Vice President Elon Musk indefinitely cancels the Department of Education, you guys. Now it is official. The Department of Education is literally dismantled. I told you guys something big was coming. Remember when I made those videos last year, I exposed how a bunch of colleges and universities were shutting down, right? And then it was a whole bunch of elementary schools. This was already happening on the hush hush, y'all.
Elon Musk has spectacularly confirmed that the Department of Education no longer exists.
It appears that Elon Musk, Vice President Elon Musk, I guess, I don't know, he's got some role, some official role, thinks that the Department of Education is already dead in response to Congressman Maxwell Frost's post about the DOE. He said, quote, "No such department exists in the federal government."
Elon Musk is not playing no games, you guys. No such department exists in the federal government. Donald Trump said he's going to release the students back home to their parents so they can do it just for the love of it. And if you really think about it, wasn't our children learning nothing but lies in the first place?
And I will shut down the Federal Department of Education, and we will move everything back to the states where it belongs and where they can individualize education and do it with the love for their children.
And now it's all about the children, right? But it's like before, the politicians didn't even see the children. What's changed now? I told y'all, the shift is here. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace in. Did you guys hear about all these sinkholes that's opening up all around the world? Check this out, y'all. This one is in New York. And then there was another massive sinkhole that opened up near the side of this bridge in New Jersey. Not just New York, you guys. In the state of New Jersey, a massive sinkhole opened up near this bridge on Interstate 80 in New Jersey, y'all. Check this out. And here's an aerial point of view, y'all. They say this thing is about 40 feet wide and 40 feet deep. And then all over across the world, another sinkhole opens up in Paris, y'all. What? And do you guys remember what has been happening with Greece? The seismic swarm of earthquakes that they have been experiencing every single day? Well, it has gotten progressively worse. So much so that they are expecting a big one anytime soon, y'all. Check this out. This is crazy.
This region right there. Well, a few new updates for you. First and foremost, there has been a re-acceleration of this seismic swarm over the past 24 to 36 hours, and there have been some new high magnitude events. So we had a magnitude 5.2 and magnitude 5.1 that occurred in rapid succession less than 24 hours ago. They were connected with a new set of pre-earthquake signals that were observed out of Cumiana, Italy, just like this magnitude 5.2 was, and that occurred back on February 9th. So now we have pre-earthquake signals that we have observed on February 9th and also February 10th, indicative of some sort of electromagnetic disturbance occurring either underground or with the ionosphere or both.
You guys should go check him out. His name is Stephen Burns on YouTube. But he and a lot of people that watch the earth, the sun, the moon are expecting something big to pop off soon, especially with this full moon energy, you guys. Something big seems to be ready to pop off, y'all. But big things are happening, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out.
Yo, Council, I posted this a few years ago back in Cali, and as you guys can see, only thing that's happened are these sightings have just ramped up exponentially. There's nothing new under the sun. This I posted years ago. Yeah, so for anyone who thinks that these things are just happening in America or these are some isolated cases, I hate to break it to you. These events have been going down everywhere all at once, and it's to open up some sort of energetic gate to bring in the energetic that we see going up right now. Again, this is nothing new. Pepperidge Farm is just here to remind you. These are not just regular drones. These are what you call the watchers from the Bible, the angelics. This is something different. Look at this thing and get serious. Babylon is not in control. There is powers in the arena that have taken over the whole aspect of the reality. Get with the waveform. Move with the winning team. You know what it is. The Most High over everything. Let's go. Bang, bang. Yeah. Council, believe it or not, the goofy Romans are trying to sweep these events under the rug. They're literally trying to neuralize the people already, and guess what? It's actually working. Don't fall for the okie doke. Let's go.
Now I'm seeing people crying about the CFPB, and that's the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, just in case you don't know. The issue with this is everyone complaining. I probably could promise you 100% that none of these people ever did any research on credit. Because if you did any research on credit and try to get things off of your credit that shouldn't be on there because of fraudulent activities, you know the CFPB don't do shit. Yeah, of course there's some people that get remedied, but most people don't. They simply got one job, is to make sure these other agencies is providing the proof that you own that debt and that it's not fraudulent. And they don't even do that, bruh. If they don't respond in 30 days, they're going to put it on you. They're going to keep everything on your credit because they are working with the credit agencies, bro. I promise you. Because obviously y'all know credit has to do with a lot of things I talk about. That's why I learned about it. I even got to the point to where I cleaned my own credit. But during the process of doing that, I realized that CFPB wasn't doing their job, specifically with TransUnion and Experian. Because how could it be determined that it's fraud on one agency but not the others? Even when the CFPB have the evidence of it being fraud from another agency and they're supposed to take it off the other ones. But no, they don't do it. They allow you to keep your credit low. So they and their companies can profit off your credit being low. For instance, one legal practice that they use and they work together with, right? Is like, for instance, when you get in a car wreck and you total your car out and it's already paid, these people will intentionally hold it on your credit. So it looks like you already have a car, which limits your options. It also looks like you don't have as much funds to spend on the car. But at the same time, they will charge you for another car that you don't want. Let's say you wanted a Mercedes, but you can't get it because of your credit profile. They'll try to give you a Toyota or a Nissan or something for the same price as a Mercedes. And they only do that because they're holding that car on your credit. Like everything they do is a bigger scheme to it, bruh. They all are committing fraud in one way or another. And not only that, the CFPB got the nerve to try to sue other credit agencies, bruh. Like, how you gonna sue the agency you supposed to oversee? So it's like these agencies do me wrong. I gotta suffer throughout my lifetime because they're manipulating my credit score. Meanwhile, the CFPB, which isn't even real people, can just go and sue them for what they did to me? What? Why they get paid for my damages? And if y'all don't see how that's fraud, bruh, I don't know what to say. If y'all don't see how the CFPB is not even doing their job, I don't know what to say. If you cannot see evil being done to your own people, I do not know what to say, bruh. You may not be able to be helped at this point. Because as I keep saying, it's gonna keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and people's minds will not be able to keep up with the rate that is coming out. People are afraid of the truth, and we see it because they're going against the truth. They wanted to stay evil. They wanted to stay the same. They are afraid of change, bruh. Shit crazy. But anyway, quick rant. Y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be guys. Peace.
I made a video yesterday about Uncle Tom. I mean Uncle Sam. And I started reading the comments and I was mind blown. So I started reading the comments and I was like, damn, I'm dumb, I'm stupid. I need to read the Bible. Damn. I started to get real mad and upset. Then I was like, why the fuck are you mad? The same people leaving all these negative comments, they are the same ones that got the jab and fighting over toilet paper. Remember in 2019 and 2020 where they said there's a deadly virus that's gonna make all of us sick? Remember this? So you mean to tell me no one went in the supermarkets and got no fruits and vegetables for this deadly virus? But they was in a supermarket fighting over toilet paper. Think about this for a moment. We are dealing with a bunch of sheeps. It's on the TV, so it must be true. Okay, enough of that bullshit. Let's get into the real meaning of this video. Speaking about Uncle Tom, I mean Uncle Sam. The ones that still don't understand, let me hold your hand and talk to you and walk with you like you are a baby. 2025 is number 9. 126 million people watched the Super Bowl. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. Irv Gotti passed away right before the Super Bowl at 54. 5 plus 4 is 9. The Super Bowl took place in New Orleans. 5 plus 4 is 9. The final score in the Super Bowl, 22-40. They won by 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. Uncle Tom, Uncle Sam came out wearing the American flag. The American flag had 50 stars, 13 stripes. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. We are in the year of the snake. So all these celebrities is going to shed their skin and we're going to see the world for what it really is. Number 9 represents completion. The matrix is now complete. Number 9 is also the symbol of Ra. This is not an eye. This is really a number 9. Number 9 represents the pineal gland. We will be able to see the truth. But we have a bunch of sheeps that don't understand what's going on. And what do? They leave a whole bunch of dumbass comments. Read the Bible, read the Bible, read the Bible. Give them bread and circuses and they will never revolt. Do ancient Rome look kind of familiar from the football stadiums. I used to feel real bad that the elites is controlling all these people, but I don't feel bad no more. For more information, check out my ebook. The link is in the bio.
Yeah, Council. So this is what was going on while you wokies were watching the Superb Owl. Major satanic rituals. The Superb Owl is one of the biggest satanic rituals on the planet. And yes, what you're seeing here is a witch in the audience with a voodoo doll working voodoo on one of the Kansas City Chief players. I don't know which one. I don't really care. You guys probably know who it is. But anyway, the point is, this entire spectacle is one big grand celebration to a nigga named Moloch. MLK, milk. When you see children going missing and they used to put them on a milk carton, that was for Moloch. Those were sacrifices for Moloch. This superb owl is the same owl you see at the Bohemian Grove. This what I'm showing you right behind me. It's what all your world leaders and your movers and shakers worship. Moloch. They sacrifice children to Moloch. The superb owl is a big sacrificial ritual to Moloch. What do you think was going on while all these performances and games were being played? Big sacrifices, and every single person who partook in the superb owl is a part of the ritual. I don't care who they are. You had Sam Jackson up there playing Uncle Sam. You had Kendrick Lamar, him and Drake with their humiliation ritual, the big distraction to keep you guys still locked down in the Truman Show, and you're still not seeing the forest for the trees. Everybody who participated and put their energy into the superb owl, you were feeding your energy back into Moloch once again. You're feeding these goofies the strength to keep this time loop going. People paid tens of thousands of dollars for tickets to go to the superb owl. These people are broke. They're putting on their credit cards, bankrupting themselves for the superb owl. Not only their physical money, but their energetic. To the superb owl, Molech, Mr. MLK. This is not a joke. And here you go, family. Just so you understand, it's not a game. You have a witch right in the stands working voodoo. And that's just one small example. Wake up and smell the coffee or end up in the fire lake like these goofy bastards. My real ones, y'all stay up, stay bliss, and definitely stay real. Let's go. Bang, bang. Yeah. Yeah, Council. This is also the reason you see all these goofballs in bathtubs with milk. It's just part of the rituals that they perform for their fallen god, Molech or Moloch, Mr. MLK. Again, that's what they had the children on those milk cartons back in the 80s for. The milk literally represents the blood of the children. This is what they feed on. And these Super Bowl, superb owl rituals are for the same exact purposes. I promise you, my people, there are altars underneath these stadiums. These are the same Roman Colosseums. Nothing has changed. You remember what Rome was all about, right? They worship the demons, they worship the fallen, and this is how they pay energy to the fallen who give them strength to keep you oppressed, to keep you as food. They literally pay these entertainers and these gladiators to keep you dumb and distracted. So again, this superb owl ritual was just to keep you in the matrix for another cycle. Anyway, my real ones, spiral up.
Serious question, how much more bootlicking can some of y'all do? I expected the racists to be upset. Some of my own people. And I get, not everybody understands symbolism. If you think any of this shit was just for entertainment, you not seeing the bigger picture. Also realize that everybody can't go. Some of y'all asses gonna be left behind. You see this man doing a whole performance talking about freedom and liberation of our people and you're mad. Go sit with your master, for real. But anyway, I knew this was the final piece of the ritual when they flashed this across the screen. Now, mind you, I did not watch the Super Bowl, so some of this shit is coming to me late. However, in my first video, I forgot to address something. This was like the final stamp on this reality. This was the declaration that the old world is done and the new era is here. This ties directly into the rise of consciousness we've been talking about, rise of the divine feminine energy that was suppressed, as well as the year of 9, which is completion. Every ending leads to a rebirth. This is why the powers that ain't are desperately clinging to control. Illusion is breaking more. People are waking up faster than ever. The ones that was controlling the board know that the game they created is over. A lot of y'all just don't know. Y'all still want to keep playing and participating. And getting mad at the ones telling you that the shit is over. Damn, conditioning really got y'all in a chokehold. They ain't flashing these words in that crowd for no reason. That was a ritual conclusion. System as we've known it is crumbling. Good. Anyway, let me call out some of the things that I missed in part 1. I love SZA performance, more so because I know about the symbolism. Baby, the way she was slithering, she was embodying something ancient. Her presence in red screamed power, transformation, creation. Picture above, she's sitting in the portal. This represents the feminine birthing a new reality. SZA was there because she is a symbol that we are reclaiming our place as the divine feminine. Esoteric symbolism, what does X represent? And I'll answer at once. These two intersecting lines form an X. In ancient cultures, X is linked to creation, womb, and balance between the physical and spiritual world. So this X in the middle of the stage when he performed Peekaboo was not random. This ties back once again to the rise of the divine feminine energy like we've been talking about in so many videos. She was moving like a snake reinforced this. That was the Kundalini energy rising within the divine feminine. Y'all know X also marks the spot, the center of it all. X marks the spot is also the hidden truth, treasure, a revelation. I mean, think about in pirate lore. X on the map symbolizes what? Where the treasure is. In a lot of the secret societal groups, X is what unlocks a lot of the hidden knowledge. It was also a part where the dancers were moving in like an S shape. This also symbolizes the Kundalini energy rising amongst the collective. Of course, you have the rise of the divine feminine and then the rise of the collective as a whole. But you gotta also remember we ain't in the year of 9 yet. Not spiritually. We are physical. If we going according to cycles, March 20th will be 2025. 2025 symbolizes the year of the serpent, which is another indication of Kundalini rising. Again, this performance was a direct nod to the collective to wake up. Hear me clearly when I say this. I'm not just talking to my copper color folks. When you're talking on a conscious level, then you know that nothing is separate from you. Race is not even a real construct. Something else man-made to cause division. It's time for all of us to wake up to the illusions, wake up to the control, wake up to the BS we've all been lied to about. And for real, it does not matter how you feel about the performance. Let me swing it on back around to them races. No matter what pedestal you think you've been put on, no matter how much you try to separate yourself from the truth, you still eat the same poison-ass food that I do. Majority of y'all still have to clock in for somebody else's dream. You're still subject to the same man-made ass diseases. When you understand genetics, sometimes more. You're involved in the same broken systems. That same game was never built for your ass either. So collectively, that was the message. Overall, though, this performance was a direct nod to my people, copper color race, so-called black people. We've been lied to the most. We've been programmed the hardest. I mean, it's clear and evident. I just told y'all that people that look like me is mad about the performance, even though he's telling you to free and liberate yourself. You are stripped of our history, our divine power, as well as our divine connection. If you part of any other racial group outside of the copper color race, then there's no shade here. I can promise you that. But y'all had 400 years. 400. I mean, y'all rising too. We just rising higher. I mean, y'all see what it said. Game over. That's why this performance was filled with esoteric code. X, the serpent, the red, white, and blue. SZA representing the divine feminine, them being in a portal. Car representing history, history repeating itself. Dancers in their color. Kendrick stood in the middle of what looked like a flag in human form, just to show that we as the so-called blacks, the copper color race, carried this country on our backs for ages. All the symbolism was there to wake us up. I'm sure there's a lot more that I missed too. At this point, if you can't see it, it's not meant for you to see. Make sure y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
Peace to the gods and goddesses. It's important to know that a lot of these celebrities, a lot of these entertainers are eliminated and replaced with clones. What if I told you that a lot of your favorite celebrities and entertainers actually have multiple clones? So they can multitask and do things like have one clone, let's say, signing autographs. Another clone may be writing lyrics to a song. Another clone may be shooting or filming a movie. Okay, they can do multiple things all at once. And when you see these different celebrities or clones, you would think it's all one that celebrity when really they have multiple different variants or clones. Now, some allege that these celebrities receive different chips, all right, that the Illuminati or these deletes can actually trigger if these celebrities, let's say, break a contractual agreement that they actually adhere to in blood. Let's say they break a blood oath. They have the ability of actually activating this chip and actually causing that celebrity to, let's say, unalive. So if they get a celebrity that go against the grain, let's say decide to speak out against their agenda, decide to reveal too much secrets, they have the ability of actually pressing a button and activating that chip and unaliving them right then and there. This is why there's videos of different celebrities glitching on camera. One celebrity that I personally believe was eliminated and cloned was Kanye West, all right? I also believe that the same thing transpired with Jamie Foxx, as well as Kevin Hart and Eminem, and the list goes on, a bunch of others. Just to highlight Kanye West for a minute, when Kanye West was coming out basically speaking about us being the original Jews and they was calling them anti-Semitic, I personally, and along with a lot of other individuals, were saying that something weird was going to happen to Kanye West, that we potentially believe that these deletes could unalive him, all right? And then later on, Kanye West, whole energy shifted. It shifted completely. He started acting weird. He started acting funny again. Now, one thing I will say is I believe that these clones are still connected to the original's memories. So every once in a while, they'll eliminate a clone, reprogram it to do its functions, and it would start waking up again. Okay. So right now, if you pay attention to Kanye West, this is the second time he's been cloned, and this second clone is beginning to wake up again. It's starting to speak again too much, just like the other Kanye that they was calling anti-Semitic that they unalived. This second clone now that they got of Kanye is now starting to speak out and starting to talk again. Pay attention to him. Throughout this great awakening, there's going to be a separation, okay? And there's going to be a lot of the celebrities that did sell a soul that are going to actually feel very bad and guilty for different things that they did. That seen the children get child trafficked and things of that nature that are going to actually break down and start to reveal secrets before the chip get pressed on them. They're gonna feel bad, and they're gonna basically go out and sacrifice themselves basically for the truth. And that's gonna happen a lot. I watch. You're gonna see a lot of these celebrities start to come out and reveal a lot of the Illuminati Brotherhood's truths.
And another body of water in the world has turned red. Once again, you guys, this is some dangerous times that we live in. So for the past couple of days, it has been raining intensely in Iran, and as you can see over here, this red clay is running into the ocean. Now, if you're familiar with Revelation 16:3, y'all. Oh wow, look at this, y'all. The second angel poured out his bowl unto the sea, and it became blood like a corpse, and every single living thing died in there, y'all. Do you think this is healthy for the fish? You think the fish is going to survive this? Now, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but they recently started talking about this blood fall scientific mystery in Antarctica. This was spotted in 1911, you guys, 1911. And remember the rivers turning red in Argentina, Peru, and now Iran? Well, it must have done something to this. They said scientists were stunned to see that the water in the blood falls continue gushing in these icy conditions. So even though it is below freezing in Antarctica, this thing is still gushing. Now, they're not trying to alarm us into letting us know how much of it is gushing, but when I tell you it's gushing, it is gushing. And I just think it's so weird that it has the date 9/11 in it, y'all. 9/11. And that is blood, y'all. They still can't even tell us what this mystery blood is. What is going on? I told you guys we are living in very interesting times. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. It's here. Peace out.
This simple wooden oven can cook you food just by using the sun. It's been invented by French carpenter Thierry after he wanted to find a simple way to cook his family food in a sustainable way, and here's how it works. The oven uses mirrors to reflect sunlight through a piece of glass, which amplifies the temperature like a magnifying glass. The oven reaches up to 150 Celsius, enough to cook lasagna, ratatouille, or even bake a cake. The wheels mean you can adjust the temperature by rotating it to face more or less directly into the sun. And even on cloudy days or in winter, the oven can still work, it just takes a little longer. Thierry has also made a solar dehydrator for drying fruits, veggies and seeds using zero electricity. And by crafting appliances from wood, Thierry is making cooking simpler, more sustainable and completely natural, perfect for those living off grid or without access to electricity. Would you like one of these? Tap like if you would and let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's tagging that nigga. He's tagging him.
Oh yeah.
He's tagging him though. He's tagging him though. Oh.
I'm finna go viral, bro. This is damn.
What? She is let me give him some rest. Let me give him some rest. Let me give him some rest. Come on.
I just want to get my life up.
Why, I be dog. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me. I was at the church house yesterday, and it was hot. Had the heater turned up, and everybody was sweating and whatnot. And this lady in front of me, she stood up on the rest hem, and I noticed that her skirt was stuck in her crack. It's stuck right there, just a clutch in the ice hole from sweat. And I thought, I'm gonna help you out, lady. So I reached up her and I say, whoop, I just pulled that skirt right out of her crack. And I kind of winked at her like that, like I got your back. And she popped me in the right eye. She did. And she turned around and we kept singing. And I thought, well, by doggy, I'm a little bit steamed. She didn't appreciate that. So I just decided, you know what, she didn't appreciate that. I'm going to put it right back where I bounced it. So I just reached up there and I say, pew! I push that skirt right back up in her crack where I found it in the first place. She popped me right there in my other eye. That's what happened. There's some people out there in this world that don't appreciate shit.
This is a warning to people in Michigan right now. There's a facility being built in Everett, Michigan that is aiming to withdraw 725 million gallons of fresh water annually. I've just left the site. I did not enter illegally, and I am currently being followed by two men. They did stop me on the side of the road and tried to talk to me, and I'm still being continuously followed by them. Why are you following me again?
Weren't you back at Cargill taking pictures of it?
Yeah.
Why? Why is that?
So I wanted to.
For what? Who are you?
So I wanted to. You guys want to give me your guys' names?
As soon as you give us yours.
Finch.
Mike.
Nice. Nice to meet you guys. You guys want to keep moving? Or are you going to keep following me?
No, we were just curious why you're taking pictures of our plant.
Because I wanted to.
I want to very quickly say though, this is a potash solution mining facility. This is public information. Start looking it up, start getting educated. I'm going to be posting information about it later today on my Instagram. People need to know more about this. There is so much land and water at risk in this area and in Michigan in general. One of the men who followed me was identified in my comment section as Roger Cargill, which I'll show you a picture real quick. This is the man that followed me and tried to bully me, which is kind of crazy because they followed me from the Cargill plant, and he's the president of this Finite Phoenix company. I want to state all the pictures that I took on public roads. I was literally driving and I happened upon this Cargill facility, and I thought to myself, wow, you know, this is pretty close to that one. I'm gonna stop and take a couple pictures. One of the weird things that I want to note though is that I was not followed from this facility. I went to this new plant, which is about like 10-12 minutes away. It's got a couple turns. Did not see this truck behind me. I got to this plant and I was parked there for a good 5 to 10 minutes. This truck did not show up until I was leaving, which leads me to believe someone notified them that I was there. You know, so why?
Check out this new police technology.
There's a shocking new development in police technology that I'd like to tell you guys about. It's called ODIT.
It stands for On-Device Interception Tool. This tool requires the police to get a warrant. Once they have that general warrant to use the OTA technology, they install a device on your phone, and we don't know if it's in real life or whether or not it's remote, but nonetheless, it allows the police to monitor your use of a phone in real time. This means as you're typing and sending text messages, signal messages, receiving videos, sending photos, no matter what you're doing, if this technology is installed on your phone, the police can watch in real time as opposed to after seizure of the device. Keep that in mind when you're using your phone and deciding how you're using your phone and what you're saying.
Y'all do realize a lot of those programs being defunded by the GOV have their own resources, right? The thing a lot of people isn't mentioning is that the president is placing the responsibility back on the states. Like, have you ever heard that you're not supposed to pay federal taxes? You are volunteering to do it. And that is true. But you're supposed to pay state taxes. And guess what those taxes are for? Programs like the ones getting defunded by the GOV because the state is not doing their part. So this is what I mean by them placing responsibility back on the state, so y'all can stop blaming the GOV because they was the problem, but now they're getting rid of the problem. Because there's no way the GOV should ever be bailing out a state in anything other than a natural disaster that wasn't man-made. Anyways, we know most people pay state and federal taxes, right? And we assume those taxes be used for good. But now clearly we see the Fed is using those taxes for the wrong reasons. So why wouldn't the state do the same? Like, what do you really think they mean when they use the term quote unquote deep state? They mean the corrupt people with inside the state corporation and the banks that had to work together in order to infiltrate the GOV. So the state is getting our tax dollars and laundering the money. They make it seem as though they have massive losses. Then the Fed bails them out. For example, one thing I'm talking about, how the way Trump's getting rid of the FEMA and telling the states they have to handle their own affairs because the states have been abusing the system in every way possible for not using the tax dollars for the things the people need with inside the state. That money disappears, and then, like I said, the Fed bails them out, which is really the hush money, which allows FEMA to come in, evacuate the area, and relocate these people, all in order for them to take over the area for themselves. Look at what happened in North Carolina, prime example, and I already told y'all exactly what they do and why they're doing what they're doing. It's not a coincidence ever. So by the defunding of these progressive programs and revamping the GOV, now the people will have no choice but to blame the state for any issues because now they're fully liable for any damages done to your personal property. To keep it simple, the state is the parent company of all businesses within inside of that state. Kind of look at it like a Ponzi scheme because they take all our benefits and give us all their deficits. So it's not only the GOV that's corrupt, it's also the states. Like I said, quote unquote, the deep state. And this goes all the way down to the police officers. This is why they will eventually nationalize the National Guard, which will turn into deputies who are elected officials. They will be the ones getting rid of the unelected officials, such as police officers, lawyers, attorneys, judges. Anyone who ever acted in an elected official position is going down, which are the people that kept the system organized this whole time. They gonna face that karma one way or another. So as we can see now, the feds have been exposed, the corporations are being exposed, and last, the banks will be exposed. The whole system without social security number and a birth certificate, which will finally destroy Babylon's beast energy system. Anyways, I hope that made sense to y'all, but y'all know how to keep it. Y'all be guys. Peace. Yo, y'all gotta start paying attention to how they're manipulating this weather. I'm in South Carolina, and about 2 weeks ago, we had record-breaking cold and a snowstorm. It ain't snowed down here in over 15 years, bro. So about a week afterwards, we had record-breaking heat. And for the past week, it's been in the upper 70s and the lower 80s, bro. Like super hot, especially for winter. So today, it's supposed to be 75 degrees, right? Currently, it says it's 70 degrees. Also, there is no rain in the area or the whole state. But in all reality, randomly, it's always this cloud cover that comes out of nowhere and the temperature randomly drops. I'm talking about it feels like it's about 55 to 60 degrees with a cold breeze. And it's been happening more and more lately every time it gets hot. Like, how can the temperature drop 20 degrees in minutes? So y'all need to start paying attention to how the way the weather forecast don't even be matching the current weather. Also pay attention to how the way the whole country be going through record-breaking cold, then record-breaking heat. That alone shows that it's some type of battle for the weather. And they about to do it again because tomorrow on Sunday it's supposed to be a high around 80 degrees. But on Tuesday, a high of 48. Think about that. Anyways, y'all know how to keep it. Y'all be guys. Peace.
Who was the one that called in the massive bug bomb into Tulsa, Oklahoma? Oh my goodness, y'all. Do y'all see this? This was last night in Tulsa, Oklahoma. If you're not aware, you guys, it seems that the fog or the mist has returned. This guy said he was in his balcony and he watched the fog coming from the left to right. This is what he's doing right now. He said the way that this thing rolled in was like somebody turned on a fog machine. He watched it go from all the way to the left side all the way to the right side. This is his balcony, y'all see? Now, while I was reading the comments, people were saying a foul odor followed this fog. And at the same time, when it rolled in, people were noticing that their animals were getting violently sick, talking about nauseating, throwing up, pacing around the house. So what is this? Is this really a giant bug bomb? Now, here's the thing. It's not just happening in Oklahoma, y'all. Check this out from 2 days ago. This is Birmingham, Alabama. You can look at this, y'all. Those buildings and there's houses all across there seem to be surrounded by this fog, y'all. Now, here's the other thing. People in Alabama and Oklahoma weren't the only one experiencing this quote-unquote fog. People in Chicago, Missouri, Michigan, Indiana, and other places surrounded was also experiencing this fog. Now, in Florida, we have a fog as well, but it's more like a mist. It's not this dense. What is going on over here, y'all? This right here looks like LA a few weeks ago. Y'all know what I'm talking about? But let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. I told y'all, man, it's going to get interesting. Let me know down in the comments below. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out. Does anybody trust the news anymore, you guys? Especially when it comes to the weather, all right? And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, what I mean. So Hawaii is supposed to be going through some type of blizzard anomaly, as you can see over here, throughout the whole weekend, Friday and Saturday. Well, let me show you what Hawaii looks like right now. So apparently this is what a Hawaiian snow day looks like, right? Heavy winds, a lot of rain, a lot of lightning, power outages going out as well. Do you guys see what's missing from this Hawaiian day? I mean, take a look at this video from the balcony view, y'all. This right here looks exactly like Florida during a hurricane if I was outside of my balcony. So for this magical snow day, people said they still had to go to school, and when they went to school, they lost power. I mean, check it out, y'all. Here's another angle. Look at that. Yo, it's smoked out. You can't see nothing, y'all. Like, Hawaii is known for its beauty, and you can't see nothing out there. Look at this. Wow. And there was an extensive amount of flooding as well, y'all. I guess it does flood in paradise. Look at this. Wow. But here's the thing. Whatever just hit Hawaii is now heading to California, y'all. Do y'all see the date? From January 31st to February 7th. There is a red alert out for California, but do you guys see this over here? So all the areas that was burned during the fire, y'all better get ready. So all of this from Hawaii is heading straight to California. I told y'all it's going to get a lot interesting this year. But let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Like, follow, share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace.
All right, let me show y'all this tonight. Look at this. So, look, first of all, the moon is throwing up an X. Y'all see that. But how did this thing get on this side of the moon today, right? Because this thing right here, whatever it is, Venus, was literally on top of the moon. I'm gonna post a picture so y'all can see, but it was literally on top of the moon. I'm talking about literally like half a mile out. Now this shit is literally right next to the moon. What is this? Bro, what is that? Look at it, it's blinking. So are we, and then again, the moon is eclipsing. So are we in this every month now? What is going on, bro? What is reality? What is reality anymore? Look at this, y'all. And the fact of the matter is, right, I don't know if y'all can tell, but behind the moon, it's bright as hell. There's like a bright spot behind the moon. Why is that? Y'all know what I'm saying? There's like a spotlight behind it. I know the moon's like a spotlight, but there's like, it looks like a spotlight because the rest of the sky is dark. Look. But why? You see what I'm saying? Crazy. But yeah, what is that? Did it just disappear? Oh, hold on. Okay, about to say.
Smurfs, like so many other so-called fictional works, is layered with hidden history and suppressed truths. No, you're not crazy at all. Most people see it as just a cartoon or a figment of someone else's imagination. If you're one of those people, go on ahead and keep scrolling. This is for my deep thinker. Because when you break down the symbolism, it becomes real clear that this is about something much deeper. Something directly connected to neuromelanated being, ancient spiritual knowledge, and the war over divine essence. If you've been following my breakdowns about neuromelanated being, you already know that blue skin in media is not just a creative choice. It's a symbol of something powerful. It represents melanin in its highest spiritual energetic form. See this pattern everywhere. Avatar, blue skin Na'vi are highly advanced, deeply connected to their planet's energy, targeted by outside forces, aka colonizers, that were trying to extract their essence. I know he ain't blue, but you have green, which I might have to do a separate video for the Hulk. However, he's a being with uncontrollable potential, but of course his power is suppressed and feared. Can't forget Mystique, Dr. Manhattan, and Nightcrawler. All blue-skinned beings that transcend normal human limitation. That's when I started asking myself, why are the Smurfs blue? More importantly, why is Gargamel so obsessed with capturing them in their essence? Smurfs might be small, but their essence holds something real powerful. So powerful that an external force, Gargamel, trying to steal and manipulate it for his own gain. Damn, that shit sounds too familiar. Esoteric history, there are countless times before the Great Flood. The divine beings like the El, the Titans, the Nephilim, was all walking and roaming this earth. Some of these beings were known for their deep spiritual knowledge, longevity, and their connection to natural forces. Now, the Smurfs lives in a natural, lush, forested world. They're surrounded by giant mushrooms. That's symbolic of the giant, colossal ecosystem. Many people believe this existed before our current era. It's my belief that that's just on another frequency. Those worlds still exist. Now, they built their homes out of these structures like the mushroom. This reflects how ancient civilizations lived in harmony with nature. They used the massive organic structures around them for shelter, as well as energy. Their lifespan is extraordinary. In Smurf lore, they don't even start growing their facial hair until about 400 years old. That correlates with the depictions of Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, who were always shown with beards, but the younger ones, like Apollo and Hermes, they were always clean-shaven, hairless. Now here's where it gets deep. Papa Smurf is the elder, the magician, one who understands the deeper forces of the universe, directly parallels the teachings of the elven races, watchers in the Book of Enoch. They taught humanity the hidden arts of alchemy, healing, divination, spellbinding, and advanced sciences. So now, what does that tell us about the Smurfs? They aren't just little blue cartoons running around. They represent ancient, highly advanced people, connected to a spiritual and genetic power that is sought after, controlled, and suppressed. We gotta talk about Gargamel because he's the key to understanding why the Smurfs are so important. Gargamel represents the Titans, the oppressors, the Nephilim, the colonizers, the one who seeks to steal the divine essence of the neuromelanated being. For what? Their own gain. Think about it. Gargamel is obsessed with capturing the Smurfs. For what? He wants to use their essence to perform alchemy. He wants to turn base metals into gold. In some episodes, he literally just wants to consume them. Just like the Titans in mythology, who devour their own children to maintain power. Garga comes from Gargantuan, or however you say it, which means giant. M in Phoenician means from. L means gods or divine being. So Gargamel literally translates to giant from El. So now, if you've been keeping up with my Origins of Humanity teachings, Nephilim are the giant hybrid offspring of the fallen being. It's said that they've warred against the divine race. Gargamel is literally a representation of the oppressor who is seeking to control divine energy. Here's the kicker though. Gold. Remember I said alchemy is about turning base metals into gold. What if gold isn't just a physical element? What if it's symbolic of spiritual currency or energy? Oh, and genetic power. Gargamel isn't just after any Smurf. He's after their essence. He wants to extract something that he doesn't naturally have access to. Now, who else in history has been targeted for their essence, for their energy, for their divine power, for their genetics? You already know the answer. What about Gargamel's sidekick Azrael the cat? The name itself is no coincidence. In esoteric traditions, Azrael is the angel of death, the one who reaps souls. But if you break it down further, Azrael means strength of El. Azrael is often seen fighting against Gargamel, even attacking his ass sometimes. So what does that tell you about Azrael? Does Azrael represent a rogue being, one that defected from the oppressing forces, now operates between realms? Because y'all remember what I taught y'all about cats. What about the red fur? Because if you know anything about ancient history, then you know about the red hair or red fur. It's always been associated with the giant races, Nephilim, or the giants rulers of the old world. From the red-haired mummies found in Egypt and America, which to the accounts of red-haired giants found in Native American lore. This connection is not accidental. Azrael's red hair ties him to the same lineage as Gargamel, yet he's constantly challenging him. Could this mean that certain bloodlines have been in conflict? Conflict over how to use divine essence? One side seeking to preserve it, while the other side seeking to explore it, just to exploit it. Now let's tie it all together. If the Smurfs represent an ancient divine race, one that is hunted, studied, and captured for their divine essence, for their genetic, for their spiritual power, what does that say about our reality? What if these stories aren't just fantasy? What if they're showing us the truth? That certain groups of people carry something special, something that has been targeted, hidden, stolen for generations. Avatar, X-Men, the Smurf, the Hulk. Same story over and over again. Why? Because hidden history always finds a way to resurface, even if it has to be told in the form of a children's cartoon. Now the real question is, why do they keep trying to erase the truth? More importantly, why they keep trying to take what's already within us? That should let you know how powerful you are. They know it. It's time for you to know it too. Let me let y'all know real quick. You want some of those things that the Smurfs lived in? To go to your own universe, make sure you click the link in my bio. We got a lot of goodies in there. Not only that, if you're in the Atlanta area, February 28th and March 1st, make sure you come out to my Puff and Paint event. You're gonna have an amazing time. Great food, live DJ, great conversation, dancing, indulging in some of your favorite activities, and just a vibe overall. I can't wait to see y'all there. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
Masterpiece. Give me back my name. Give me back my calendar. Give me my books of tea from Alexandra. Give me my queen like Cleopatra. Me no want to hear about Queen Victoria. Give me my language I know so well. You mix up English confusing no L. Give me back my maths, you Pythagoras. Give me my symbols, your tea from us. Give me this, give me that. Give me back me everything you got. Give me me diamond, give me me gold. Give me back me rock and roll. Give me me uranium, give me me coal. Give me me reggae, give me me blues. Give me me music that you confuse. No spiritual concept originated here. So who I praise? You shouldn't care. You say steal not, you thief me land. Sex not, you rape my mother. Keep the Sabbath. We work 7 days a week. You build a nation from the sweat of my back. Now you want come give me crack. Give me my herbs, make me make some tea. Give me back all my fruit tree. Give me the remedy that make blind see. Give me everything that you take from me. Give me this, give me that. Give me back me everything you got. Give me a space I can run my own life. Respect is due, the time is now. No more turn cheek, this time we not bow.
Give me this, give me that, give me from Mouta Baruka one more clap.
Look here, the full moon in Leo is right around the corner, February the 12th to be exact. So this is a couple different ways that you could take advantage of that energy and use it for manifestation. Because full moon in Leo, very, very strong manifestation energy. So let's start at the beginning. Let's explain what the energy of a full moon is. Then let's explain what the energy of Leo is. And then let's explain what the energy of a full moon in Leo is. And then we'll cover all the different ways that you could take advantage of that energy. The full moon is all about illuminating the dark and the hidden aspects that are associated with the zodiac sign that that full moon is in. With it being Leo, this is dark and hidden aspects about the true, authentic you. Leo represents your ego. Your ego is 50% of your existence. That is why in astrology, your sun sign is how you see yourself. It's how you self-identify. Whether or not your sun sign is what you actually are, because you are your rising sign, the only way to be what you actually are with your sun sign is if your sun is in the first house. But I digress. Let's get back on track. Full moon energy is all about illuminating the dark and the hidden, with it being in Leo, the dark and hidden aspects of yourself. These are things that you are meant to let go of because they are things holding you back from your spiritual journey. And with the full moon illuminating whichever house the Leo sign is in for you, what the full moon is wanting from you is to take a good long look at yourself. Go within. and see what are the things about yourself that you portray that aren't actually you. Things that you do because other people may have convinced you that it was something you should do. But deep down, you know that it's not you. The full moon wants you to look at all these things and let them go so that you can be your true authentic self. The problem is most people can't be their true authentic self because the identities that they've created for themselves and the lies that they tell themselves about themselves were based on the opinions, the facial expressions, the words said by other people. Whether that had been parents, strangers, doesn't matter. What does matter is you being the true, authentic you that you are supposed to be. That's based on your sun sign in astrology. That's how you self-identify. Now, whichever house that you have Leo in is going to determine which aspect of life where your ego resides. What part of your life do you take the most pride in? So that's the aspect of your life that's going to become illuminated during this full moon. So let's say you have Leo in the first house. It's going to be things that have to do with your physical self. If you have it in the second house, it's going to be things that have to do with your money and personal values. If it's in the third house, then it's going to have to do with things like communication and intelligence. Hear how tongue-tied I got there? If it's in the fourth house, it's going to have to do with family. If it's in the fifth house, like me, it's going to have to do with your creativity and your inner child. Sixth house, your health and daily routine. Seventh house, the house of marriage. So it's going to have to do with your marriage. The eighth house, other people's resources, death and rebirth cycles, endings and beginnings. Ninth house could be something to do with long distance travel or even philosophy or your mindset. The 10th house, your career or your legacy. 11th house, your social media presence. 12th house, your spiritual walk. Each one of these houses represent a different aspect of your life. So depending on which house you have Leo in, and everybody does, that's going to be the house that affects your full moon and what type of full moon you experience. So I'm about to give you a couple of generic ways that everybody can take advantage of the full moon in Leo. And then I'm going to give you specific ways that each individual can take advantage of the full moon in Leo and take advantage of that manifestation energy that comes from full moons in Leo. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. So first and foremost, one of the best ways for you to take advantage of the full moon in Leo is going to have to do with creative expression. Now, I don't know what that looks like for you. It's different for everyone. For me, it's playing guitar, making music. For you, it may be drawing or writing, but creative expression is the name of the game to take advantage of that full moon energy, help you tap in with who you really are, and help you channel those manifestations. Do things that nurture your inner child. That's another big one. The fifth house is the house of Leo. It's where the sun rules, and it has to do with your inner child because your inner child is your higher self. It's the person holding the controller that's controlling the avatar that you're playing in this game of life. So if reality is like GTA, let's say, you're the character on the screen, that's your rising sign. But the person holding the controller outside of the screen, that's your higher self, that's your sun sign. That's why people will always see you as your rising sign, but you will always identify yourself as your sun sign. So the sun is how you see yourself, the rising sign is how other people see you. So let's say you're an Aries rising, but a Gemini sun, you're not a Gemini. Just because you're born May 25th, that does not make you a Gemini. You're an Aries if you're a rising sign Aries, but your sun is in Gemini. People need to quit identifying with their sun sign. Start identifying with your rising sign. Read the horoscopes for your rising sign. That's where it'll start to make sense for everybody. Another thing that everybody should do during the full moon in Leo is make moon water. That is a concoction of self-confidence like you wouldn't believe. Get you a couple mason jars, fill them up with good water, put that outside in the moonlight, and it doesn't matter if there's cloud cover or not, okay? The energy is still there. But get you a couple mason jars, fill them up with water, stick them out there in the moonlight, and sip on that when you need some self-confidence. Don't do booze, do some moon in Leo moon water. Way better for you. Now, if you want to fast track your manifestations to really take advantage of that full moon in Leo, because Leo is a crucial point in astrology that helps us figure out what type of manifester you are out of the 144 different types. And there are 144 different types of manifestors. That's why a lot of people try and manifest in ways that were taught to them and it doesn't work. It's because they're trying to manifest in a way that's not in alignment with the type of manifester that they are. And if you're interested in knowing what type of manifester that you are so that you can manifest in the fastest, most efficient way, click the link in my bio or go to blindzacgreetings.com and get either the Lot of Manifestation package, get the 2025 Survival Guide package, or get the All of You package. All three of those contain a reading called the Lot of Manifestation, which tells you how manifestation works and how it doesn't work, cutting through all that new age spiritual bullshit. Tells you specifically what type of manifestor you are out of the 144 different types, gives you 11 ways that you specifically manifest the fastest, and 11 things that will keep you from manifesting. It also comes with a 61-page manifestation planner. The 2025 Survival Guide contains that reading, plus a Kundalini fasting schedule telling you how to complete the fast and every day you should start and stop the fast for a year, and it contains your 2025 astrological transits. The All of You contains everything that I mentioned before, plus all of my other readings all in one package. And right now, everything is 15% off. And if you use the promo code 2025 at checkout, you will get an additional 10% off, bringing it to a grand total of 25% off. This is not a deal that you want to miss out on. So I look forward to doing y'all's readings, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.
End of the presentation. It is my intention that you are all in a wonderful, magnificent mood if you wasn't already having a wonderful, magnificent rotation. Grace, gratitude, and thanks for all you guys coming through, hanging out, watching that video. You know what I'm saying? I was relaxing, kicking back. As I said, I'm not really feeling it. You feel me? Anyhow, full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. View discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. Yo, I dropped the link inside the chat, inside the live chat. I pinned the link as well. If you guys want to contribute to me redeeming points for cash on Survey Junkie, please use that link if you haven't already signed up for Survey Junkie. It is legit. The site is legit. It does work. I already redeemed $5 in cash from 500 points. Every 100 points is $1. So I redeemed 500 and some change for, I think, $5.27. Yeah, $5.25. So if you want to, 27 cents. If you want to contribute to that, it really does help. So I pinned the link there. You know what I'm saying? Grace, gratitude, and thanks for all you guys coming through. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me, it will be returned 100-fold as the Most High is using you as a divine vessel to divine support yours surely. It's all about divine support. I just want to say grace, gratitude, and thanks, peace, and prosperity, you and yours. Never goes unnoticed, but it does help the channel, the foundation, my well-being. If you'd like to do the same, the video. The links are in the video description or the About tab on the channel. Cash App, PayPal only right now, as of now. As well as you can use that referral link that I just pinned in the chat to help and contribute as well. And once again, you know I got to do this. Got to do my little sell promo. My solar return is on March 4th. We are approaching that very soon. I am open to receiving any and all blessings, blissful gifts. That's what I said, blessings, not that other word. Anyhow, I'm open to receiving. Any contribution is good, small or big, doesn't matter. Feel me? I'm just doing it. I'm not being shameful about it, none. I'm being open. I'm very open to receiving for my solar return. Anyhow, I love you all. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I always say, grace, gratitude, and thanks for watching. Safe traveling to Astros. Be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. I'm out.